Hi, it's spring outside, and we're testing a stand-up tracked scooter. Today we're doing the first checkout, so watch until the end. So guys, we decided to go back to the basics, what we started with. This is a standing electric snowcat. But it has a lot of titles. We called it Snow Scooter. In principle, it can be called a snow bike. In general, this is called motorcycle snowcat, when there is one ski and one track. And this is in fact a single-track vehicle with electric traction. Well, actually, why did we make it? It in fact is very different from a snow bike, because there is no saddle as such, and you're only standing here. At the same time, it is very convenient to get up on it. That is, the control is like on a scooter, with the trigger of the gas literally with one hand. I think you've all ride it on sharing scooters or just electric scooters. And you can roughly imagine that it's not that difficult. You need to literally practice there for 5 minutes to do this. The most interesting thing is that here we use skis of our production, about which we will have a separate review on the channel a little later. We will compare different ski manufacturers and our ski according to different characteristics, width, length and so on. At the back, as always, we have a handle made here, so that you can take a snow bike, lift it, drag it if necessary, or use it for loading. And of course, these are the footrests. Please note, they are removable. If necessary, you can change them. They have such a rather evil spike, which in general doesn't damage the surface of your shoe, but nevertheless holds well. Spring suspension. This is such an innovation for us. Before that, we always did with shock absorbers. Here we decided to try and make a spring version, which in itself is more reliable. But when we made it, we realized that it requires a little more setting. And just after these first tests, we will decide how to set it up correctly, so that it is comfortable, so that it is not too stiff or not too soft. Since this is the first version, we decided to make it in a steel frame for now. It is still quite heavy, but in general we can make an aluminum version to order. It will be lighter, more comfortable and maybe even with some developments of the second version. And in front of us is the engine compartment, inside which we had the engine, controller and battery. And of course, there are still some wires, ADC converter, so that the headlight can be turned on. By the way, we have here a very powerful bright headlight with 4 LEDs in front, which will illuminate your skating at night or in the evening if you skate and come back when it's already dark. And now let's talk about the driving friends. That is, of course, it is not super stable, although it stands well in the snow. On a hard surface, you need to pay a little more attention to balance. You can stand with 2 legs, catch your balance. It is possible to stand on a scooter with 1 foot forward and the other backward if necessary. That is, you cannot even hold on with your hands. Easy enough to dry. Now we have a weakened mount there, but we will tighten it up so that we can already ride more actively. And in fact, how the spring suspension works. If I stand closer to the engine compartment, the suspension is stiffer. If you stand here on the edge, then the suspension will already be more prominent, due to the fact that the lever is larger. But you can see for yourself that the suspension works, its stroke is not very long, but nevertheless, this is quite enough to effectively ride on rough terrain, on snow. I don't specifically name the price, because if you are watching a video today and we shoot it 6 months ago, the price may change a little. So just call us. There is a WhatsApp, our email on the website, phone number. Call at any time. We will advise you which stand-up snow scooter or snow bike or track kit is suitable for your application conditions. So thank you for watching to the end, and goodbye.